Cora lived in a quiet, deep blue part of the ocean, all alone. Her home was a cozy cave, decorated with smooth white stones and lonely pearls. She had a little garden of glowing sea anemones, but she had no one to show them to. For as long as she could remember, Cora believed she was the last mermaid in the whole wide sea. She would swim through the silent, towering kelp forests, her voice echoing off the canyon walls when she sang her lonely songs. The fish were her friends, but they couldn't speak her language. At night, she'd gaze up at the shimmering moon through the water's surface and wonder, was there ever anyone else like me? One afternoon, chasing a mischievous octopus who had stolen her favorite shell comb, Cora swam further than she ever had before. The water grew colder, and strange, twisted rock formations rose from the seabed like ancient towers. The octopus darted into a narrow crevice in the darkest rock. "Oh, come back," Cora pleaded, squeezing her slender tail into the crack. It was a tight fit, but she wriggled through, and then she tumbled. Down, down she fell, through a current that fizzed and sparkled like lemonade. She tumbled out into water that was not blue, but every color at once. It was like swimming through a liquid rainbow. Cora gasped. She wasn't in a lonely ocean anymore. She was in a world of wonder. Before her sprawled a magnificent city carved from living coral. Towers spiraled towards the surface, glittering with mother of pearl. Mermaids with tails of every hue, sunset orange, seafoam green, shimmering gold, drifted between buildings. Laughing and chatting, merchildren chased each other around a grove of dancing seaweed, their giggles making bubbles that popped like tiny chimes. Giant sea turtles with saddles carried mermaids from place to place, and dolphins performed graceful loops in the central square. Cora floated, utterly stunned. Her heart felt like it might beat right out of her chest. She wasn't the last one. This place feels like home. A young mermaid with a cheerful freckled face and a tail the color of pink coral noticed her first. She swam over, her head tilted curiously. "Hello, you're new. I'm Luna. What's your name?" I'm Cora," she whispered, her voice hoarse from disuse. "Welcome to Aqualaria." Luna beamed. She didn't ask where Cora came from or why she looked so lost. She simply took her hand. "Come on, you have to see the Glimmer Grove and taste a starfruit and meet my family." Luna pulled Cora through the bustling, happy city. Everywhere they went, mermaids and mermen smiled and waved. They didn't stare at her plain silvery tail. They admired it. "What a lovely shimmer," one said. Luna brought her to a large, welcoming cave home, filled with the warm light of glowing jellyfish lamps. "Mama! Papa! Look what I found!" A kind-faced mermaid with a tail like deep twilight and a merman with a strong emerald tail swam forward. Luna's mama took Cora's hands in hers. Her eyes were warm and knowing. "Oh, my dear child, you've been so alone, haven't you?" Tears, which felt different in salt water, but were just as real, welled in Cora's eyes. She nodded, unable to speak. "No more," Luna's papa said firmly, his voice a gentle rumble. "A mermaid without a pod is like a star without a sky. You have a family now." That night, Cora wasn't in her lonely cave. She was at a huge joyful feast in the town square. There was music from conch shell horns and harp-like kelp, and dancing that made the water swirl with color. She met grandparents with long flowing white hair, boisterous young mermen, shy little merbabies, and a whole crowd of cousins. They passed around platters of sweet kelp cakes and juicy phosphorescent plankton berries. They listened, enthralled, as Cora, her voice growing stronger, told them about her quiet corner of the ocean and her glowing anemone garden. "You must show us how you make them glow so brightly," an elder said, and Cora glowed with pride herself. As the festivities wound down, Cora and Luna sat on a soft sponge sofa, watching the city's lights twinkle on. "I thought I was the last one," Cora said softly, her voice full of wonder. Luna giggled, looping her arm through Cora's. "Silly Cora, you were never alone. You were just lost. And now you're found." Cora looked around at her new, huge, noisy, wonderful family. She had a sister to share secrets with, parents to guide her, and a whole city to explore. The empty echo in her heart was gone, replaced by the warm, bustling, magical sound of belonging. She wasn't the last mermaid. She was a missing piece that had finally found its puzzle, and a new adventure had only just begun. The end. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.